Another load of locks delivered yesterday. Keep the house warm. And talking of warmth, this winter has played hell with me due to my health condition and tablets that I'm on. I just feel the car so bad, so I've not been able to do what I wanted to do. Just too cold. That north wind just goes straight through me. So at least I can think, well, the birds were singing last night and the last few nights actually. Blackbirds singing their heads off, and the pigeons were even fighting over whose tree belongs to who, you know, what pair of pigeons can go into what trees. So spring can't be far away. So at least I can service the girls. My guns, that's what I call them, my girls. So let's go and take a look at some of them. Up to the studio. And here are my girls. Who should we take first? Okay, first the 2.5 Dan Wesson. Peach of a gun. Beautiful. I bought this for my wife for Christmas before last. But unfortunately she didn't take to it. It wasn't a kettle of fish. So I'm stuck with it. Oh, she's a darling. The gun's not bad too. No, really. She's a darling, this little gun. I love her to bits. She's well engineered, she's fun to fire, she fits in the hand like a glove, honestly. And I just love her. There's only one drawback, and that's the loading technique. Now you'll notice, those of you who know about this gun, that these shells that I've got in it haven't got the plastic screw-off tip on, because when you buy it, it comes with 12 bullets with a plastic screw on the front, and it's a pain. You have to screw that off, put the pellet in the back of the plastic grommet, screw it back onto your shell, and then you can load the gun up. They do supply you with 12 shells, as I've said, but it's a pain in the proverbial, isn't it? But it was raining one day last week, so I was stuck in the house, and I don't know what made me do it, but I picked up the Remington 1875, and I thought, I wonder if the shell from that will go in. Now let's have a look. So I took the one shell out of the Remington, popped it in to the Dan Wesson, turned the cylinder. Well, it's not fouling in any way. That's interesting. It's not fouling. Right, so I took all the bullets out of the Remington and put them into the Dan Wesson. Again, turned the cylinder. No problem at all. I thought, well, okay. So then I gassed her up, took her out onto the garden. Bang, shoot around, no problem at all. So I came back in, I went on the old interweb and bought myself 6 more bullets for the Remington, because I got the bullets from the Remington in the Dan Wesson. So that solved the loading problem, and I now have 12 spare shells with the front loading grommets anyway. And another one of my girls, as I say, I haven't bought them all up today because it would just go on too long. The Bluey Colt 45, she's called the Bluey, and John Wayne used a pair of these in his last film that he ever made, The Shootist. And by the way, if you haven't seen that film and you like westerns, it's a cracker. Lauren Bacall, John Wayne. it's the scenery in it is outstanding. I understand it was filmed in Burbank Studios, the main exterior, but they also took the trouble to go to a special house, that the boarding house that he stops in, and they went to, I think it was it Arizona or somewhere like that, to film it. I can't remember, but the streetcar scene in this film is absolutely beautiful, and the acting, of course, is outstanding. What an actor John Wayne was. He really was a brilliant actor. So there you are, the Bluey. Love it to bits, lovely. And the worn look. Perfect for any movie set, prop, absolutely perfect. Looks the real thing. Yeah, it's the John Wayne version. So again, John Wayne, he's been gone over 30 years and his family is still making a few dollars. Good luck to them, that's what I say. But there you go, a nice cracking gun. Absolutely love these. Oh. And the final girl, the girl that started it all. Yeah, that's the one that started it. My son bought me that for my 76th birthday. And now I'm stuck with this lot. Little rascal. Oh, by the way, the Remington. Them are not plastic handles. No. No, they're not. They are ivory. They are specially bred here in Birmingham from walrus tusks. They breed them here especially so they can feed the jewellery quarter here in Birmingham with ivory for their jewellery and grips for guns. So therefore, now, perfect, lovely, classy ivory handles. Love the girl. So there we are, there's my girls. Oh, here's my big girl. Oh, I just love it to bits. Honestly, the fun you can have had with that, and will have. Love her, beautiful. She's just a joy to use, honestly, absolute joy. I'll put her under there. There we are. So that's about it, just a short video this time. But before you go, bear with me another minute, I have a problem that I'm going to deal with in my garden, because I've had my garden cut off through the winter, and I'll show you why now. Come with me. Thank you. What am I like? I forgot to show you my other big girl, the Schofield. How did I come by that? Well, my son and I went to Sandwell Field Sports, which is a sporting shop a few miles drive from where we live, and we took our rifles in, both got Virax, and we took them in to have a shoulder strap fitted on them for us. Got to be drilled properly, and so we took them in. And so we're having a look round, as you do, look round and see what they've got in stock. And in a glass case was the Schofield. I never been attracted to the Schofield for some reason before I saw it in the flesh. So he got it out of the case for me, and I held it in my hand, and I thought, ah, there, here we go again. You're coming home with me, sweetheart. Brand new. And it was the right price. It was £154. And boy, can she whack. But they all can, you know, so this is where safety you know, features greatly in our hobby in all circumstances. But I love her. She's absolutely beautiful. You've guessed that my predilection is handguns, although I love my Virak as well. And my Virak is the only rifle I ever need in my garden, because my garden, if it's raining and I'm in my shed shooting through the door into the garden is 25 yards long. That's it. So the Virak 99S is all I'll need. And yeah, I just absolutely love handguns. I love them, especially the Western types. It's my kettle of fish, I suppose, isn't it? You know. So there we are. I had to show you that. I almost forgot her. Yeah. Okay. Now I'll show you the garden. Here we go. Oh no. Leave it at that. Well, as you can see, that is a polytunnel, and it's been over the pond to protect the fish from the depths of winter, rightly or wrongly. I say that because some people say you must leave the ponds to go through the winter and all the rest of it. Well, my wife prefers to protect the fish, the koi. Anyway, I'll need to get my garden back, because hopefully the spring is upon us and it's time for shooting again. So now you see it. And now you don't. So I've got my garden back again. Time to renew all those rusty cans at the top of the garden there. And spring is definitely here, I hope. Ta-ta.